Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and today I am participating in the year-long hop of fun themes and techniques. And this month I opted to go with Napkin. The other choice was collage, and the theme was nature. So I'm loosely using the pumpkin as my nature. So what I'm doing is just taking apart this napkin. You want it to get down to just one ply. You can do this with any napkin, and I will show you a couple of options. So you could technically get 4 cards out of this one napkin. So I'm just using some of this tacky spray, and I sprayed this down on my card panel. And then I'm going to just flip it over so I can place it. I tried to get the face. The trouble is once you actually touch this to the napkin, it is adhered down. So I didn't actually love the placement of the eyes on this because it's actually a little bit bigger than my card panel. So I think I would do a bigger card if I was going to use this particular pumpkin again. So I'm just trimming it out with my scissors, and then I'm going to show you using a glue stick if you don't want to use the spray adhesive. I think the glue stick works just as well as the spray adhesive. So this is just one of the Simon Says stamp glue sticks that I had gotten in a card kit. So I'm just going to cover the entire card panel. And as you can see, I tried a second time with the spray adhesive and put it basically in the same spot. So the eyes were a little off. So I said, well, third time's going to be a charm. And so this time I'm able to kind of hover over it and see where I'm putting it so that I make sure that the eyes are completely on. Some of the mouth will be cut off, but I like that better than having the eyes sort of off at the top. So that's how that looks after I cut that out with my large Tim Holtz scissors. So then I'm just going to put this on my waffle flower media mat and completely coat it with the Versamark ink because I wanted these to be glittery. And way back during my Stampin' Up! Days, we used to have a sticky powder that I absolutely loved using and making these kinds of cards. Well, I finally found a replacement from Ranger, and it's a sticky powder that you can get. I'm pretty sure I got this one from Simon Says Stamp or Amazon even. So you just coat it with the Versamark ink and then coat your entire panel with the sticky powder. And then you're going to heat set it with your heat tool, and you can watch it. You see how kind of powdery it is right now, and you can't really, see the orange of the pumpkin. Once I hit it with the heat tool, you'll be able to watch it melt, and you don't have to leave it on there for very long. So you just go over the entire panel, and it will get much brighter, so you can tell when you've done it enough. And then I'm going to take just some loose glitter that I have in my stash. I think this one that I have is fairy something or other. It's from Brutus Monroe, I believe. So once I get that in there, I'm just going to coat the entire thing with this glitter, and you can use any kind. I just find the finer gives me the look I'm looking for, because I try to replicate those fancy cards you get in the grocery store that have all the glitter all over them. So this will give you that look. And so then you tap all of that off, put it away before you make a mess. If you're like me, I make a mess. And once I get it put away, you're going to heat set it again. And what that does is kind of remelts that powder, and it traps that glitter in there. So it sets it so it's less likely to come off. And so you can also tell as I'm going through that it gets brighter again, so you can see that I've heated it enough. So once I get this panel all done, I went digging in my stash to see what other napkins I had, and I came across this Merry Christmas panel that I'm going to show you in just a minute. That was my intention to make Christmas cards last year, and I got a few of the panels adhered down and then didn't get any further. So this was again another napkin that I found, I believe, at Walmart. So I'm going to repeat the process and just show you again, putting the Versamark ink, then the sticky powder. I'm going to heat set it, put the glitter on, and then heat set it again. So while I'm doing that, I just want to tell you a little bit about the hop. So the person that is next in the hop is going to be listed down below in my description box. And then I will try to list the entire lineup. I like to do that. So if people get lost along the way, you can always find your way back. So like I said, the options were collage or napkin for this month, and the theme was nature. So like I said, I kind of failed a little bit in the nature part, but I went with what napkins that I had. I have a whole bag of them somewhere, but I did not dig and find them because I need to organize my craft room. It is time. I need to find some storage solutions and get using products that I have been, hoarding in my craft room. And so I hope you'll check out everyone. There's usually a variety, at least 8 to 10 people that are usually in this hop. So I hope that you'll check out everyone and see what they came up with and interpreted the theme. I always find that the fun part is seeing what everyone else creates. I did finally smarten up when I was doing this one and put the powder at the top and then shake it down. I don't know why I was doing it completely opposite the last few times and making more work for myself. Work smarter, not harder. So I did get it by the last try. And then so once I heat set this, I'm just going to leave them as panels for now, but what I would do is just adhere these to a standard size card base. You could put a sentiment on the pumpkin one if you wanted to. I think I would do it on the inside of the card so I wouldn't distract from the outside panel. But have fun. Look at the napkins that you find in the store, and you can always create great cards with them. So here are just a few. Here's one without the glitter and then with all the glitter on them. So I hope you liked today's project, and I hope that you have a great day.